Bro got a haircut from the last time I watched one of his videos. So I am waiting for this to premiere. I haven't seen any of this premiered yet, but I caught up on all the series. I even uploaded video on YouTube of it, and surprisingly, it did a lot better than I thought it would, especially for as long as the videos are. So I got me a drink, I got me some popcorn, or some more of kettle corn. I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, look at this. 118.83. Mute you. 1 minute 45 seconds. Okay. So yeah, look at this. 1 hour, or yeah, no, 2 hours, and it has over 118 views. And then there's the first one I reacted to, Everything Is Mine, and it got less views. This one had the most, 267. Looks like a lot of people want more reaction videos than more of gaming. So I guess that's what I'm doing. I'm doing more reaction videos now, I guess. So that's what we're doing. I'm gonna wait till this is ready, so I will see you guys when it is. All right. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, let's do this.
A couple days ago, I decided to head south down the coast. Not only had my previous efforts to find other people failed, I was feeling cooped up in Big House.
Oh.
Well, you don't think I'd already thought of that? Of course I'd want some furniture in here. Well, I don't have the manpower. I'm here by myself. What are you gonna do? Jump out of the little box and come help me? I hear you. I know you're the captain. No, just shut up, please. Please, I've heard you 100 different. Please just.
He's losing his mind.
I'm sorry.
So I did what anyone else would do when they're stressed. Go on vacation. I also needed to leave for a while because I think some nesters were beginning to suspect I was inside the house. I decided to go to my family's old vacation spot down the coast. As a kid, it was a safe haven for me. I didn't need a car, no tall buildings. The water was warmer than the air. I think being in my childhood home all alone has made me long for my people even more. Part of me even wonders if this is my house. If me and my siblings were ever really there. There's evidence of me being there, but it's always with a caveat like, the names me and my childhood friends etched in wood don't look the same.
Right there.
Home movies that I dug out of the ceiling are all scrambled. And I'll retrieve things from my childhood, only to keep misplacing them around the house. It was all getting to me. My plan was to come here, stay where we used to stay, go where we used to go, do what we used to do. I needed something familiar, so I packed up and left.
The next part of the story.
But somewhere along the way, a relaxing weekend got swallowed whole by this world.
Oh, that's cool. This series is just so cool to watch.
I was excited the day I left.
It's just, it's so interesting to watch, in my opinion.
Okay, first
It's
I'm
a
gonna
very
bring my
interesting
handgun.
story.
I carry this with me when I travel. It's light, but it fires heavy. I like the feel of the matte black finish and how it grips. It's simple, accurate, point, shoot. I only use it for desperate measures because the sound can attract other nesters. Second, I need sound makers, which is just basically empty cans and loose change. This will distract nesters and deter them if I get cornered. And of course, I never left for a vacation without my N64. I'm gonna bring Goldeneye, Mario Kart, Smash. Also gonna bring some VHS tapes and some other movies.
I don't think that's Nintendo. Might be, I don't know.
It's a beautiful day. I'm really happy. I think I've made it through the harshest of the winter. I've had this N64 for 20 years now. It's one of the oldest things that I own. Dates all the way back to when I was 9 years old.
Probably hear me.
Wow.
Probably hear me digging through the popcorn bag.
I remember I changed schools that year because the previous school's curriculum was moving too fast, and I was diagnosed with a learning disability. They put me on these weird meds that were meant to help me focus, but all they really did was take away my appetite and dehydrate me. I was the new kid, so I was bullied a lot at this new school. It was literally a 1.5 year period where I had no friends, I was malnourished, and I was bullied. And to be honest, I think my parents thought I was making it all up. So I didn't feel safe at home.
What is it?
I didn't feel safe at school, which are the two places a kid spends most of their time. So I never felt safe. I used to fake being sick all the time because I was terrified to go to school. I'd make fake
IEP?
throw up, try and convince my parents.
Hold on, I have to look this up real quick. When he mentioned about he had a school learning disability, I don't think I had one really, but I had I had an issue with learning as well. Or they put me in a certain thing to, I don't think it's an IEP, but it might be. When I was in like middle school, or that I had an IEP too, I think, but I can't remember. Oh well, I can't remember.
Sick. I remember one day I tried adding mouthwash because I thought it would give the throw up an off color. My dad took one whiff, smelled the mouthwash, and he knew it was fake. I was going to school. I remember kicking and screaming, and I'll never forget, one day it snowed really bad, and both me and my brother got a snow day. I was so excited. My brother and I got up really early. We made 007 movies in the snow with the family camcorder. We'd fight over who was going to play James Bond and who was going to play the villain. And we played on this N64 all day. Nothing has ever come close to the relief that I felt that day. No
What is that?
school, no
M64?
bullies, no adults, no lying my way into staying home.
No mod
Just
retro.
me and my brother in a warm basement, snow falling outside, playing this N64. With the dread of the day ending stalking me constantly. I was reluctant to go outside that day. The radio kept insisting something was out there and I didn't want to think about it. I've seen it in the woods behind my house. Doesn't look like the other nesters. I watched it slip past one of my traps like it understood it. I don't know if it's seen me, but if it has, I can't shake the feeling that I won't be okay. All I know is it's out there, wandering. Look at this Redleberry cabbage patch. You can make a salad with this summer. It's delicious, super crunchy. There's gonna be no shortage of Redleberry cabbage. It grows all summer. So this is the stream I'm following. It doesn't look like it now, but the stream will turn into a river, and then that river leads out into the ocean. There are some other maps that are left behind. I see them chiseled on trees, things like that, but it could very well be a nester, a mid-stage nester, just trying to lure you someplace very dangerous.
See you.
I had already made it miles from Big House. I just needed to clear past the pit by sundown. Then the next stop was my vacation zone. Steep inclines on all sides. Let's basically see it in the market. Stop was less of
Ooh, Doritos. Guitar store. I just wanted to catch up real quick with it.
it was all mine.
Sweet. Oh, baby. Pretty nice. I think I'm gonna take this one.
It was getting late, so I needed to make some serious headway. I knew I was getting closer because the trees got fewer and farther between. Eventually, I saw the water in the town I once knew. I wasted no time. I ran straight for the ocean. My God, this is so beautiful.
That was cool. Wow, that popcorn was really
That
hot.
is where I'll be staying tonight.
Ah, hotel.
After letting the ocean drown out my thoughts for a while, I headed into town. When we were kids, we'd spend mornings running through these alleys before grabbing stacks of pancakes at King's Cottage.
Hmm.
Later, I'd meet my grandpa at a little corner store where he'd sip coffee while I drank cold orange soda. The memories were all rushing back to me.
Getting a little late, my friend. You might want to go into the hotel.
By the time I made it to our hotel, it was getting dark. I needed to make sure the hotel was empty.
Getting dark. That's a cool hotel, though. You know, I wonder if these nesters are formal people or if they're like actually entities. Door was left open. I don't know if I like that. Oh, that's a really cool hotel. A little unsettling. I don't know why, but it feels a little unsettling. Is this like in DC? Washington? DC? Where does this take place of? It's a little unsettling how quiet. I mean, there's a little rumble, but it makes it unsettling to watch this.
Luckily, hotels have kind of a built-in security system. Endless rooms. There's over 100 rooms in this place. Even if a nester did wander in, it wouldn't know where to look or how to find me. The chances of it stumbling upon this room are slim, so for now, I feel safe.
So there is a door. I'd still try and avoid making a lot of noise though. I didn't mean to do that.
All right, I think we're safe.
Like a 90s commercial with all
Let
the
me show you
candy.
the setup. We got GoldenEye up right now on the TV. Great game. 006 is a lying, stealing bastard. Don't believe a word he says. We got Mario Kart. Yes! We got Smash Bros. This hand used to freak me out so much. We got The World Is Not Enough. Underrated, I think. Got a little Fanta right here. Pineapple, the best. We got Fruity Pebbles. Bunch of other snacks over here. And a few of my favorite movies that I brought from home. Doing pretty good. I've already crushed a few different sodas. Yeah, I'm eating my weight in sugar tonight. Cheers. Man, this is exactly what I needed. I was so pent up at Big House. I just needed to get free and get out, just to enjoy myself. It's amazing what laughter and playing can do for the soul. Doing things without a purpose, just to enjoy the feeling of doing something. Something that needs no right outcome. It calms the inner world to do that. I remember I used to get home from work and I'd sit on my sofa, binge a show, get some takeout, and by the end of the night, I just felt more tired. It wasn't rest. I needed playfulness, laughter. All the things I lost over the years.
Be careful.
Watching a movie before bed, but my eyes are getting heavy, so I think I'm gonna hit the hay. Tomorrow should be fun. I'm gonna explore the town some.
Hit the hay.
Hit the boardwalk. I'm glad to be here. It was a good night. Anyway, good night.
Haven't really seen any nesters in that area where he's at. That guitar is just out of tune, my friend. You should tune that. Oh, made himself some breakfast.
Voila. This breakfast is perfect, if I do say so myself. I love making like a bacon and egg sandwich. Some of the egg. Throw some bacon on. Piece of toast on top. Got some crispy potatoes. Bacon.
Patatas.
The coffee tastes phenomenal. I know it sounds crazy, but it tastes infused with like mocha and cherries. It's nice to have a whole hotel kitchen to yourself. Cook up a nice breakfast. There is one nester outside that I can see.
Ah, okay.
He seems dormant and sort of lost, so I'm not too worried about him. I don't think it's noticed me. Reminds me a lot of the room we stayed in when we were kids. You know, we had the two beds. Parents slept in this bed, and then all my brother and my sister jam-packed into this bed over here. Fortunately, we had to stop coming to this hotel because it got so expensive, you know. When we were growing up, it was affordable for my parents to take me, my brothers and sisters, on a vacation here for like a week, but a couple celebrities stayed here, and the prices went way up, and we just couldn't afford it anymore, so luckily, there's no bill. I'm a full man. I'm gonna get ready. Hit the town.
Man, I just gotta say, real quick.
Can see your silhouettes, they run away inside my head, leaving no footprints in the sand. Can you remember us like that? Not where we are, but where we've been. No, now we're strangers again. Just like we were on East Hampton.
This nester has been sort of lurking and inconveniencing my path. I don't think it's seen me, but I'm gonna use a noisemaker to draw some attention.
I didn't want to pause over the singing, but what I was gonna say was it's just got to be nice to be able to, like, you have everything to yourself in this moment. Of course, it will most likely be lonely as hell, and it's gonna be risky with all of the nesters, but you have so much to explore in a world now without the pressure of just having to pay for stuff anymore. It's got to be cool to, like, go out and explore. You go to Disneyland, you don't have to pay a fee to enter. You could probably figure out how to use the rides yourself to turn it on, but it might be hard to get it to work unless they're on a timer where you could hop on between times. Might draw noise, but yeah, it's just got to be cool.
This is the emptiest I've ever seen this boardwalk. So I'm just... Aside from a few nesters here and there, most of them caught a few on the boardwalk. I don't know, I'm feeling bittersweet right now. You know, a sadness and a bit of a joy, a nostalgia. So when I was a kid on vacation, my parents would always take us to this candy store and give us a $5 spending limit. I snuck into that candy store and grabbed One of my favorite candies. Saltwater taffy.
I like saltwater taffies. That's a good
It's
choice.
a little hard, but other than that, it's just like I remember. You know, I was always embarrassed to admit it to people, but I really do feel stuck. Stuck in the past. It's not like I was Mr. Popular in high school. It's not like a peaking too early thing, but I just miss it. I miss having no responsibility, freeze-dried hopes and dreams that I could enjoy the wonder of without the scary journey it takes to actually get there. I felt so sure of what I wanted back then. I walked around like I already had it. Like it was gonna be easy. Like the world was mine. I remember the first moment that evaporated, and everything was replaced with fear, worry. It was the very last day of high school. I'd stayed late. And when I came outside, the parking lot was completely empty. All my classmates' cars were gone. I wondered where all my friends were, you know, up until then I always knew. I could knock on the door of the house and there they were. If not there, maybe the chains behind the school smoking pot, maybe the dugout. I could always, with some degree of certainty, know where they were. But when the summer ends and we all go off to college and move away, I won't know where they are anymore. What they're doing, who they're with. Their lives will expand past this 2-mile radius. Things will be different. I remember walking around the empty parking lot that day. It felt like a cavern opened up in my chest. And a loneliness that had been waiting for years to prey on me got loose. From that moment on, I felt desperate for my friends. I felt desperate for life to stay the same. I used to dig my fingers into the earth as if I could stop it from turning. I would hear my friends speak of those younger years as if they were a prison. You know, I'd laugh and I'd agree because I was embarrassed. Embarrassed I felt differently. Embarrassed that I couldn't move on. I was embarrassed that I missed them so much. Felt weak to miss. Whoever had the least amount of feelings had the most amount of respect. I wanted to shake my friends and say, did it mean nothing to you? Are you not terrified of where we're going? Of what'll happen to our friendship? Their disdain for our coming of age felt like a
Oops.
spit in the face. It took me years to move on, and honestly, I don't think I ever truly will grieve the loss of that time. Maybe I'm not supposed to. Maybe everybody's meant to have their empty parking lot. But and then I heard it. Do you hear that?
The hell was
A
that?
siren began sounding in the distance. I don't know what that sound was. I haven't heard anything of that magnitude ever.
I went to search the beach. Maybe it was just an emergency siren malfunctioning, or maybe it was someone trying to reach me. I found nothing except I saw a nester. It stopped wandering once it saw me and went dormant, swaying, peaceful. Part of me felt jealous of its tranquility.
I believe you. I guess some nesters aren't hostile. Oh, he did say that too before, I think.
On the way back to town, I decided to distract myself and stop at the old movie theater, just like we used to.
I don't know if I like this.
All right, I just checked the theater and it's empty. So I think I'm gonna check the projector room and see if I can turn this movie on. I tried to focus on the movie, but all I could think about was the siren.
And then it happened.
When I got back to town, I felt restless, so I took a stroll. As the day came to a close, I felt sadness. The same sadness I used to feel at the end of a summer, knowing another year was coming and a new monster was on the way.
There it is again. Where is that coming from? Okay, all right. I'm making an executive decision here. I gotta go look for it.
No, bro.
I know it's nighttime. I don't care. I can't risk missing this again. I mean, I don't know if that's a broken siren or if it's, you know, someone trying to make contact. Unfortunately, I had left my radio on the night before and I realized too late that the batteries had died, so I couldn't track anything with it. I heard it coming from the beach.
Oh, it's a trap. Oh, you gotta get out of there, bro. It's a trap. It's a trap. I'm calling it. It's a trap. Oh my, I can't watch this. Bro, I can't watch this. I'm not watching this. I can't. Oh, I can't watch this. Bro, this has got fucking scary. I can't watch this. I can't watch this. I can't watch this. I can't watch this. I'm not watching this. You're not making me watch this. Something was there, but I think it might be gone now. It's fucking shaking. I can't. I'm barely peeking, man. I'm not looking. I'm not watching this. I'm not. Look under the bed. What are you doing? Nah, bro. No. Holy fuck! Oh my god! Oh my god, the immersion to this with the headset is... Oh my god, dude! I gotta see a live chat. Bro's aura vibing? Oh, the M64.
I've decided to end my vacation early. Head back to Big House. More will be coming.
But the ones there are a whole nother breed. It had to have lured him out, and then it followed him back. Is he just gonna floss over that nester? I think we're just gonna...
Hey team, Archivist here. Thank you for watching these logs. Currently speaking to you from an upstate New York dig site where we just uncovered a new batch of tapes, so more stuff coming. But before I go, I want to extend a special thank you to our patrons who support the archives and help us continue this work. If you are also interested in supporting and seeing unreleased footage, in-process logs, and assisting me in deciding which footage gets released next, please see the link below. Every support that we get helps us keep the archives going so we can continue our work. So thank you so much and stay vigilant.
I gotta see that again. Here, say hello. That genuinely, that entire scene there was, oh, I couldn't watch it. I can't watch stuff like that. Hmm. Pistol to new video. I was here when it premiered. Same, same. I was here when it premiered. Oh, this episode's really good though. I gotta go though because I gotta get dinner ready for me and Dad when he gets home. So I am gonna go ahead and head out. This was good. This was pretty good. How long was this video? 40 minutes long. Oh my god. That was something else. This was... Oh my, see it in the freaking thing there. And it closed the door to make the room darker so you can't see. That's crazy that it has the ability to make the flashlight off as well as just have the intellect. That's crazy. Dude's fighting some next level fucking nesters. Oh my god. Alright, well that's about it. I will see you guys next time on the next video, wherever it may be. I will see you guys next time now. Peace.